Hello students, welcome. Today I am going to give a short lecture on the poem Harlem, which was written by James Mercer Langston Hughes in 1951. Langston was an American poet and his period covered from February 1 to 1901 to May 22, 1967. He was basically an American poet, social activist, writer, novelist, and columnist. After divorce, his parent, he went to New York, where he studied, he built up and became eminent American writer, poet, and novelist. Later he introduced one literary art form which is known as a jazz poetry. It is also said that Langston Hughes was the leader of the Harlem Renaissance. So this is a short discussion about the poet who not only a popular poet but also a leading person of the Harlem Renaissance, who has contributed a lot to bring a huge change in social American political change of American people towards deprived people of African American. So first of all, I tell you what is the central theme of the poem. The theme of the poem is the lost dream of African American people, which remained unfulfilled for a long time, which raised voice by the African people, but it was not fulfilled. So basically we are told about deprived, oppressed African people in this poem Harlem. Secondly, it is also expresses anguish of the African American people over the American people, how they could not become a part of the great American dream and their exploitation in the hands of the American people. That means how the black African were oppressed, dominated politically, socially, culturally, in everywhere by the people of the white. So now let me explain the poem line by line. Basically this poem Harlem by Langston Hughes having 4 stanza, and in each stanza the poet asks a question. The speaker put a questions in each stanza, and the poem begins with a very important questions. What happens to a dream deferred? What happens to a dream deferred? This is a very important line so far the poem is concerned, and we are told about the lost dream, the dream which has been longing for a long period and cannot be fulfilled. This dream is compared. Does it dry up like a raging in the sun? So the lost dream of African American people compared to a raging in the sun. How a raging become dry and dry for a longer time. And it is also said, if it dry then it's okay, but it remains like a sore, like a scar in the life of the South African American people, or faster like a soar and then run. If the scar in the life of the African American people run longer, then it will be meaningless fruitfulness. They never gain their life. Their revolution cannot be fulfilled if it remain for a long time. In the third stanza again, James Langston Hughes compared the lost dream of the African people to a rotten meat. Does it sting like rotten meat, or crust and sugar over like a syrup sweet? So whether their dream may be become like a rotten meat which smells, or it only remain like a water or like a syrup sweet. So in this way, the lost dream of the people are compared to many images, to many objects which Langston used to express his ideas, his feelings towards the black people of African. In the last stanza, again the poet tells us, maybe it just sex like a heavy load, or does it exploit? So in the last stanza again the poet raises questions whether this remain in the mind of the scholar, intellectual people for a long time, or it may come out like a revelation. It may burst out in future or not. It remain a big question for the people of the African. So this is the short explanation of the poem. So far the poem is concerned, and now I would like to tell you how the poem brings a great change in the socio-political status ruling party in American by the African people, by the black Negro, which earlier called as a Negro was in vogue, and how it was turned into the reality, how revolution took place in African American people against these white people. They were none but American. So throughout the poem, what is the message we get as a reader? The message is that how the